Beautiful, right? Such a beautiful day, man. Beautiful out here, man. Beauty. Love it, man. I love it. I love it. That's actually the Pentagon right there, if y'all could look real close. I'm at my sister's house.
Yeah, that's the Pentagon, yeah. Shout out my guy Moochie, man. Drive the Scepter bus, man. You know what I'm saying? He was in my area, man. I was gonna link up with him, man, but it was Valentine's Day weekend, man. You know what I'm saying? We couldn't link up. You know, he was with his lady. I was out and about as well, so some other time, you know. It's just so beautiful outside today, man. Perfect.
Beautiful, right? Such a beautiful day, man. Beautiful out here, man. Beauty. Love it, man. I love it. I love it. That's actually the Pentagon right there, if y'all could look real close. I'm at my sister's house.
Yeah, that's the Pentagon, yeah. Shout out my guy Moochie, man. Drive the Scepter bus, man. You know what I'm saying? He was in my area, man. I was gonna link up with him, man, but it was Valentine's Day weekend, man. You know what I'm saying? We couldn't link up. You know, he was with his lady. I was out and about as well, so some other time, you know. It's just so beautiful outside today, man. Perfect.
Yeah. Lil Brunson back at you with the back at you, and I am the best reporting on the Eagles. So, we're about a month away, I think a month away from NFL free agency. This has to be approached aggressively this time around. Excuse me. The Philadelphia Eagles have a knack, and Howie and all of those guys, for just playing the background and not going after people and you know, putting up the proper bids for the type of guys that they want to get. We were in the ring for Ramsey, which turned out not to be a good thing. Not to be a bad thing that we didn't get him, excuse me. We didn't offer enough for Chris Harris last year. This year, you have to offer some stuff, man. That's just the facts, man. You're going to have to offer some stuff. You want Robbie Anderson? It's going to cost you. It's going to cost you. We can't approach this with being cheap because Carson Wentz's window well, we got him locked up, so we got a franchise quarterback. Listen, we succeed in the areas that a lot of people don't want to give us credit for. The Philadelphia Eagles drafted a quarterback, won the Super Bowl in that time frame. That's the window where a lot of guys like to get that stuff done. Now, I see a lot of posts from Law Nation and a lot of big Cowboys guys out there, man. Their thing is this. Dak Prescott got, I think, 40 wins. Jared Goff got 34 wins, and Carson Wentz got 30 wins. What they love to leave out of context is that Carson Wentz missed 8 games. Jared Goff been to a Super Bowl, and Carson Wentz's team has been to a Super Bowl as well. Now, a lot of people would say, why are you saying Carson Wentz has been to a Super Bowl? Well, if you don't draft Carson Wentz, you don't get to that Super Bowl. That's just the facts. If you don't draft Carson Wentz, you're not in the Super Bowl. So let's stop acting like Carson Wentz didn't play a part in the Super Bowl. It's a thing that Goff and Carson Wentz have so many things in common that Dak Prescott hasn't even scratched the surface of. Jared Goff and Carson Wentz have led teams to number 1 seeds, and it's resulted in them getting a Super Bowl. I'm not sure if the Rams had the number 1 seed the year they went, but drafting Jared Goff got those guys a Super Bowl opportunity. Drafting Carson Wentz got the Philadelphia Eagles into the Super Bowl. Drafting Dak Prescott has not got the Dallas Cowboys past the divisional round. Something that a lot of guys haven't been able to accomplish. Tony Romo, Dak Prescott, goddamn, who else did they have? Jason Campbell. Nobody was able to get that done. So I think it speaks for itself. When you got a franchise quarterback, you pay your franchise quarterback. When you need a guy from free agency, you pay that guy from free agency. And the Philadelphia Eagles have to be instrumental. They have to be deadly with the attack and the method that they want to use for paying these guys. You can't play around. This is an important window. Now, I know we got to get younger, but you got to bring certain dudes back. You got to bring back Brandon Graham. You know what I'm saying? Brandon Graham had a fantastic year. Certain guys got to come back. Certain guys got to go. You're going to lose youth, and you're going to lose age. all in the same time in this offseason. Mark it on your calendars. March 18th is when free agency starts, and I got the Philadelphia Eagles being aggressive this year, especially with the number of picks that we have. And I think we're going to get some more picks with some trades that's going to happen with guys like Alshon Jeffrey. And you just never know, man. But right now, man, let's see what my man Philly 500 got, man. He about to add something to the draft board. Let's see what's shaking with that.
Hey, yo, LB, what do you hear? What do you say? Now, our draft board is looking good, man. It is looking good, but I'm going to make it even better today. I'm going to make it even better by adding this guy who I think is arguably the best player at his position, a guy Jim Schwartz would fall in love with, a guy who could be a future leader of this team. And I'm talking about safety Xavier McKinney of Alabama, 6'1", 200 pounds. And when I say he can do it all, I mean it. He can play free safety. He can play in the box. He can play slot. He can cover tight ends. He's great at covering tight ends. He can even play corner when need be. And the best part of his game is not his athleticism. It is not everything he can do on the field, which he has. He's smart. This is a very, very smart football player. A guy who I think has future leader potential in the NFL. So Xavier McKinney, to me, is a guy that if you could get in the first round, especially with our safety position, it would be great. Now, with that said, LB, back to you.
But yeah, y'all heard what my man 500 said. Y'all heard what he said. Listen, that was a great pick by 500. You know, the draft board is coming. Oh, it's coming. I can't wait to get this merchandise to you too, 500. Speaking of the merchandise, you know what I'm saying? I'm doing a little search. I want some good-looking people to rock this merch because it's about to take off, man. I'm telling you, man, the designs that I came up with, just the stuff that was running through my mind and making this more, it's not even merch. It's turning into a clothing line. You know what I'm saying? It's turning into a clothing line, man. I'm just so excited for you guys to see this new merchandise, man. The stamp of approval hoodies are done. They're out right now. You know, if you're interested in getting one, somebody just put in a big order for him and his kids. You know, his stuff is coming out to him, man. Shout out to him, man. You know what I'm saying? All you got to do is send your payment to PayPal, ElijahEBrunson@gmail.com. Put your address in the description and all that, man, and I get it to you expeditiously, man. Shout out to Cairo Athletics as well. Cairo Athletics shipped out for somebody yesterday. They don't care if it's a holiday, man. You put the order in, you getting it. You know what I'm saying? So I can't wait to see those pictures when you get your stamp of approval hoodies, man. But yo, let's talk about this. Let's talk about the schedule. Now, the schedule didn't come out, but the thing that I'm liking about the schedule right now is who we got at home versus who we got away. We got some easy games on the road this year. I think so. Okay, so let's talk about a few of the road games. I believe we have, we go back to Lambeau. Who else was it? And we got San Francisco. Them seem to be the two hardest road games if you're thinking about where you got to play and who those teams are. I think we beat both of those guys next season. Now, I know it's too early to be talking like this, but just the way we are, the way we're constructed, the way we're built, you know, San Francisco is due for a Super Bowl hangover, and we already beat Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers out here looking old. Guys that's coming to the link this year. Russell Wilson is coming back. I can't wait to see them. You know what I'm saying? Carson Wentz going to definitely want that revenge on a platter for that. The Rams are coming through. We've always been owning the Rams. The Saints are coming through. Everybody that we don't like is coming through. Everybody that we don't like outside the division is coming through. The Saints, Seattle, and the Rams. Everybody we don't like is coming to Philly. Oh, Baltimore is coming to Philly. Dude, man, I'm going to be at so many games this season, man. I'm going to be at so many games this season, man. I can't wait, man. I can't wait. And we need these games to be at home. Hopefully we don't go through the same stretch we went through like last season where we had the 3 home games in a row and it was just rain and it was just terrible. It was just nasty out. You know what I'm saying? And I think that played the part in the Seattle regular season game and in the Patriots game. I think the weather played the part in it. But no excuses, it's football. That's what happened when your team is grown and y'all play in the open elements. We not like the Saints. We don't play in no dome. We not like these teams. Why the Saints playing in the dome and they down south? It's always nice down south. We not like some of these dudes, man. Open stadiums. We not Dallas. We not playing in no convertible. You know what I'm saying? Whatever the elements is, that's how we gonna bump, man. We the Eagles, man. And the schedule, you know, the home games look good. The away games look good. You know what I'm saying? We need to coordinate some type of travel party, man. As soon as the schedule come out, that's what I think I'm gonna do. We're gonna coordinate. We're gonna get us a nice travel planner or something like that. And we're gonna figure out what it's gonna cost to get like 10 of us to a game. You know what I'm saying? What is it going to cost? To get 10 of us to a game, we can stay in the same hotel, bust down some spades on the late night, all go to the game. You know what I'm saying? Catch our flights, bounce back out. I want to do something like that, man. But I'm really digging the vibes of the home games and the away games. And this view is just magnificent, man. The view is just magnificent, man. If you never came down to the DMV, man, it's only like 2 hours from Philly, man, no matter where you at, man. If you never been in like that Northern Virginia area, that DC area, it's very, very beautiful, man. You know what I'm saying? Come down, man, slide through, grab a drink with your boy. It is what it is, man. Listen, man, thank you guys for tuning in. You know what I'm saying? Thank you guys for buying the merchandise. Thank you guys for being part of the Bully Nation, man. And we're going to keep this thing rolling, man.